Hello everyone, I'm Shreya Chaudhary, a psychologist in training at Sukoon Psychotherapy Center. Today we are observing World No Tobacco Day. It's not just a day in calendar, it's a global reminder to take a deep breath, a clean and healthy one, and reflect on the impact of tobacco in our lives and in the life of those we love. As we are celebrating No Tobacco Day, so it's important to know what is tobacco addiction exactly. So, it is when your body and brain become dependent on nicotine, a super addictive chemical in cigar, hookah, chewing tobacco, or even in vapes. It hijacks your brain reward system and give temporary relief, but long term, it just gives harm. And trust me, your brain deserves better. Moving forward, let's discuss why do people get addicted? There could actually be so many reasons why people can get addicted to tobacco. It could be due to stress, it could be due to anxiety, work pressure from office, it could be peer pressure, want to look cool in between your friends, it could be because of your trauma, it could also be because of early exposure, and it could just be I want to try it once as it's in my bucket list. At first, it would be your choice, but slowly it will just become a trap. But understanding why this became addiction will actually help us to break free from our chain of tobacco. Now, this brings another question. How do you know it's an addiction? First, you will crave it, be it morning, evening, night, when you are at work, when you are spending your time with your family, you would always crave it. Even if you are not anxious, not in depression, you are just going through your daily life, you would always crave it. Second, when you will try to quit, you won't be able to. The craving would be so huge that you won't be able to stop yourself from getting another tobacco for yourself. Third, you will feel irritated. You will feel restless when you won't be consuming tobacco. It will affect your health, your work, your relationship, but you won't be able to stop. And if that sounds familiar to you, don't worry, you are not alone. You can heal. Let's take a moment to understand the scale of this issue. According to WHO, World Health Organization, in 2023, over 1.3 billion people use tobacco worldwide. Tobacco causes over 8 million deaths every year. And out of these, 1.3 millions are actually non smokers who are just exposed to second-hand smoking. In countries like India, smoke less tobacco and early age use are one of the huge concerns. So, this is more than just a personal choice. This is a global public health crisis that we all need to work forward. Okay, so now let's talk about some good news. Let's talk about what happens when you quit. Not someday, but today. Quitting works and every single day counts. So, let's discuss what happens if you are able to leave tobacco for a week. First, the nicotine will begin to leave your system. Your heart rate, your blood pressure would get normalized. Your food will taste better. Your ability to smell would be sharpened. And sadly, the craving for tobacco would be very high. But it's nothing to worry about. That just your body wanting to resettle this time without nicotine. If you continue to second week, then your blood circulation would improve, your lung function will begin to recover, and your energy level will rise. For the third week, you would be able to breathe easily. Yes, even while going from a stair, you'll be able to breathe easily. Your exercise won't feel like a punishment. Your lungs would again start to function, and this time you will be having a healthy lungs. For the fourth week, your skin texture would improve because of good and better oxygen flow. You will be coughing less, you won't be sneezing, and yes, shortness of breath would also lessen. Your immunity system will get strengthened. And if you are able to continue to not use tobacco for 5 weeks, your mood would stabilize, your emotional resilience would increase. You will have mental clarity that will help to improve your emotion, your work, your motivation, your energy. Overall, you will start to feel more healthy. Now, let's discuss in detail that how quitting tobacco is very useful. For example, if you are expecting, then quitting tobacco would actually help you reduce the risk of miscarriage, stillbirth, and low birth weight. It also improves oxygen and nutrient supply in fetus. It helps to enhance fetal brain and lung development. It also prevents other kinds of complications that you might face during your pregnancy. For women, it improves fertility and it gives you a better chance with IVF. It also delays early menopause. It lowers the risk of cervical and breast cancer and also promote clear skin and hormonal balance. For men, it improves sperm count, quality, reduce the risk of erectile dysfunction. It also boosts heart and lungs function and enhance endurance and performance both physically and emotionally. On this World No Tobacco Day, let's remember that quitting tobacco isn't just about saying no, it's about saying yes. Yes to life, yes to clarity, yes to longer breath, better days, stronger relationship, and a healthy mind and body. You are saying yes to a future where you are free. Quitting is not easy, but it's worth it, and most importantly, it's possible. If you or somebody you love is struggling with tobacco addiction, don't wait. Help is out here. You can always talk to a clinical psychologist, counselor, or join a support group. We here at Sukoon Psychotherapy Center are also available to help you any way that is possible. Take the first step and say no to tobacco. Say yes to life. Thank you so much.